Go from the season of summer becomes red, and the importance of red becomes the understanding of fall, that in the height of life the coming of fall is a preparation for nature in the state of death. So whether it's one day or 1 year or cycle of life, Divine is teaching you it's all the same, everything is moving within that same reality. That from summertime everybody's happy, that's a season of 1 year. That you come to fall, as soon as things become red, it's showing us it's preparing for death. Red then symbolic with war, with the death, with the process of dying. Yellow has the reality of the height of life and the excitement of life. Then through this hourglass you're going to pass the black. Black is a state of no colour, no more existence, because the colours and the understanding of colours is you see only what element was reflected out, the rest absorbed in. You see yellow, yellow is what's left out, the rest of the colour spectrum went in. So the understanding of colours, but when you get to black everything went in. For us means the state of death, that's the time of non-existent. So in the season from fall coming to winter there's a secret of death. Then coming to the white, and the reality of white has to do with now the preservation of life. The Divine is teaching us winter is a state of preserving, because we're trying to understand ourselves. So the Divine begins to teach to look upon the horizon and look upon yourself. Don't think that I can't preserve you and resurrect you, I'm doing it all around. Look at your summer, you're enjoying yourself, all of a sudden fall, all the trees are turning red and they're dying. They enter the state of death, and by winter they're in a preservation. Because those same trees come now, the next colour, green, is spring. So white is to preserve. White is symbolic of that once you're in the state of death and the purity of death. That's why all our Eastern traditions is white. It means you passed the death and now you're in the ritual purity of white. So many traditions they bury with white, because you're like in a heavenly state. Then Divine showing that from the white you move to the green, because in nature as soon as winter snow goes means comes now spring. Spring is the reality of resurrection. That the rains of April and the reality of spring is Divine shows that with that Divinely water that falls from the sky everything is resurrected. So then the plant, the trees that look like they were dead to us before, they're resurrected with these lights. And then again from spring towards the reality of summer. Means then the colours have a tremendous importance for us. Many understandings of the yellow have to do with the significance of knowledge, the height of the material life. Red has to do with the struggling and the state of death, the state of warfare to struggle against yourself. Black has to do with the state of annihilation, that if you died and annihilated yourself you shouldn't be having an existence, you shouldn't be reflecting anything of yourself, of your character, of your personality. So then the black being the highest point means that the highest point is to enter the Divine with no characteristic, with no identity, to be nothing, to be annihilated in Divinely Presence. So then there are tremendous realities of the colour white, the purity of the state of death. Green has to do with the power of resurrection, the beauty of spring, and how the Divine brings everything back to life, inshaAllah. Muhammadan Mustafa, Lataif. That was good.